There were colored presidents in this country well before Obama. You see, there was a practice in Great Britain called spiriting. And when they spirited somebody, what that was a government official would go out to one of the not so wealthy neighborhoods, and they would literally just go into a school or a trade school and take the child and put them on a boat and send them to America. That, my friends, is what is called spiriting in Great Britain. This was a lawful activity that was warranted by the crown itself. So you have to understand something, right? When they came to America, the ones that came to America on the Atlantic slave trade were in fact British stolen children, were in fact Irish stolen children, Spanish stolen children, and these are the slaves that were working in the fields and things. Now, Hollywood, in order for the American Negro to self-proclaim themselves to be in servitude, convinced the American Negro, who used to be the American Indian, who used to be the American, which was Moroccan, right? The American Negro was convinced to take on the assumed name of slave. Slave is a Slavic term that is for Slavic people. The Slavic people were the first indentured servants that were brought to America. The indentured servants that Britain was sending over here were in fact what you would consider to be Europeans, not the black people, right? Black people are not what you think they are. Let me show you what I mean. These are the black people that were being brought to the country in the 1800s. These are the black people that were jam-packed like sardines on the transatlantic slave trade, where they tell you that they had hundreds of thousands of people on boats that were lining the boats from motherfucking blah, blah, blah. These are black people, according to Great Britain. Now, if you don't believe me, let's look at it in their terms. Let me show you exactly what it is that I'm talking about here. And then we're going to break down why it is that they made a separation. Hold on one second while I get you this picture, because this is some shit that people need to be made aware of, because the rewrite in history is tremendous, okay? It is ridiculous how well they orchestrated this lie and made it so that free men and women claimed to be slaves and wore that name proudly within our cultures and our communities. But the reality of it is that, let's see, where's that picture at? Give me one second. You see, because people are confusing us with black people due to the fact that they don't understand history from the historical standpoints. Because during that time in America, we were not considered black. We were considered colored. So if we were considered colored, then who were the black people is the question that you should be asking.